When you're dealing with Muslims, you need to understand that they have a worldview. A worldview, we mean the way they see the world, the way they react to the world, the way they interpret it. And if you understand how a Muslim thinks, that there are three things: the Tawhid, God is one, Allah is one, and there is no other, no associations. But also there is order. A Muslim thinks in terms of order and structure in society. And finally, there is justice. But then there are other things like how they interpret the Quran. I talked about in a separate presentation, I talked about how the Quran is interpreted. But now in this presentation, I talk about the practices that every authentic Muslim will do. They are what we call practices, but also the pillars of faith that Muslims. Now the practices are basically 5 of them, and here are some of them. One of them is Shahada, to proclaim that Allah is God, okay, and Muhammad is his prophet, and only God is one. Number 2, it's what is known as prayer or salah. Muslims will pray 5 times in a day. But thirdly, there's what is known as zakah. What we are saying has to do with giving to the poor, and then there's pilgrimage, and there's pilgrimage going to Mecca once, but also we need to help those that need support. So those are basically some of those 5. Not all of them 5. Not all of them are mentioned, but they are there. Muslims will practice those. But then there is what we call the pillars of faith. Okay, Muslims believe certain essential doctrines. One of them is the scriptures, okay, which is the Quran in this case. And then there's angels. They believe in angels, okay, and then they believe in the scriptures, which I said earlier on, but they believe in predestination, a kind of predestination which is different from what we find in Christianity, but it is predestination nonetheless. Then there are several other doctrines, at least 5 or 6 of them, and every authentic Muslim will hold on to those pillars. Now, of course, there are differences within Islam. There are those by Sunni and Shia, but there are 5 or 6 core doctrines which all Muslims believe. Thank you.